Après avoir été soigné de vos blessures, vous rencontrez la veuve de Sir Forrester. Vous lui racontez le courage au combat de son époux et de leur fils Roderick, et vous acquittez enfin de votre promesse en ramenant l'épée du Seigneur à son fief. Votre oncle Duncan, le conseiller des Forrester, et Sir Royland, responsable de l'armée d'Ironrace, se disputent sur votre sort. Vous avez tué un soldat White Hill, devez-vous être remis à leur seigneur ou exilé? Ils décident de vous envoyer vers le mur. Voici Ethan Forrester, le très jeune nouveau lord de la maison Forrester. Encore un enfant, il va devoir affronter, avec l'aide de ses conseillers, le courroux de Lord Whitehill. Ce dernier demande justice et il réclame Gareth qui a tué un de ses soldats. Lorsqu'il apprend que vous l'avez exilé sur le mur, il entre dans une rage folle et vous menace de devoir rendre des comptes à la famille Bolton, la nouvelle puissance de la région. Et plus particulièrement au psychopathe Ramsay Snow. Malgré votre jeunesse, vous lui tenez front avec aplomb. Il vous assure que vous le regretterez et abandonne votre fief avec la ferme intention de revenir réclamer une compensation de bois ou de sang. Lui, je l'aime pas. Bon, c'était épuisant. C'était pas
Your
très
son
cool
did
comme
well, my
réunion.
lady. He kept his wits while Lord Whitehill lost his temper. A lesser man would have been rattled, but Ethan here held his ground.
You
GG,
were
Ethan.
brave, my
GG.
son, but you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
J'ai pas très envie de voir Ramsay Snow. Dans le genre psychopathe, on fait pas mieux.
Your sister can help us.
Oh, King's
Although
Landing.
just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Lady Marjorie? Oh, est-ce qu'on va la voir? Est-ce qu'on va la voir? Let's look at that. Alors. Un coin.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him.
Yes.
What a strange place,
C'est le
Essos.
coin d'Asher. Une lettre. Tiens donc. Si je la regardais sans la lire. Bon allez, je la lis. Je suis une folle.
Father.
Je suis dingue.
Much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city.
Ah, on est juste avant le
I do wish your
mariage.
mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Tiens,
Ethan made this for me.
petit souvenir en Ironwood. En Ironwood. Alors. Tac, tac, tac.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Ouais, c'est cool. Merci pour la broche. So, a book. Let's look at a book.
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
Son dernier cadeau, je suppose.
I hope to see them all someday.
Bah, il y en a 2-3, tu vas pas les revoir. Je te le dis d'avance. Hein. No spoil, mais un peu quand même. Petite lettre.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Ah. Je vais être un pion. Est-ce que je pourrais être un peu plus rigide quand je marche, s'il vous plaît? Je pense que j'ai un balai qui est très mal placé.
Oh,
Sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Viens, viens. Fais ta vie. Mais tu pourrais te laver un petit peu quand même.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
T'es qui toi?
I'm fine.
Tu te
Thank you.
calmes tout de suite,
Of
je suis
course,
pas ta
milady.
pote.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
Ah ah, la blondasse.
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
Hmm.
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble.
Tu es toujours aussi sale,
Well,
mais
I
tu
thought
deviens
you ought to
nettement
know.
plus intéressant.
Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
Ciao. See you later, bro. Et merci pour le charbon, non? Oh, Lady Marjorie.
You're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must
Un petit
discuss.
peu la coupe de M, non? Allez, cette robe! Oh là
From the
là!
day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as
Elle
a
est
friend
tellement
than as my
indécente, cette
handmaiden.
nana.
A dear friend, in fact.
Dans le bon sens.
Thank you, my lady.
Attention.
And you know how I feel about
Elle sait
what's
très bien
happened
choisir
to
ses
your
vêtements.
family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
My family wrote me, my lady.
I don't doubt they must be overcome with grief. But you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept.
Ok. Donc le gamin charbon, c'est un
She
pote. Il
mentioned
dit
the
la vérité.
northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
Okay.
Find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Ça marche.
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Sympa ces petites robes là, j'aime beaucoup. Ce serait sympa d'avoir un peu plus des comme ça. Au printemps-été. Petite collection 2015
You'll be
peut-être.
fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Ça marche. Soit fausse, soit King Landings proof.
Good luck.
GL6, elle est remontée. Allez, il y a le nain, il y a Tyrion. Ça va être lol. Ah.
You
Et
can
le
do this.
trône. Allez, t'inquiète, tu peux y arriver. Easy. Essaye de marcher un peu moins droite que d'habitude. Pas aller un peu plus vite aussi.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Putain, mais ta tête est énorme.
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission,
Ah, elle est bien faite,
allow
Cersei.
me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
Tu permets, je suis en présence de la reine là. J'ai pas le temps
House
de...
Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
C'est top, ils l'ont bien
Perhaps
réussi,
you
ils ont
should
mis la
ask
voix.
the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
On est un peu dans la même situation que...
Yes, Your Grace.
Sansa Stark
They
en
are
fait là.
traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. I take it this is the kind of loyalty the king can expect from you, if you have any loyalty at all. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father.
Ouais, c'est vrai.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Our talent is unrivaled, Your Grace. Forrester Ironwood is highly sought after in the Seven Kingdoms.
So I'm told. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
I won't dishonor myself, Your Grace.
I see.
Un petit sourire.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
Ah, Yopé le nain. Toujours un verre à la main.
Raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can you truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
Bon.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she?
Du
The
coup,
most dangerous handmaiden in
on va se
all
prendre la
of
tête
King's
avec
Landing.
Marjorie. On va bien s'entendre avec la reine.
My sense is this girl will
Ah.
say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Ok, ok. Cassos.
I'll walk you out.
Ah, merci, ça c'est un
This
bon
may
nain.
come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Forgive me for saying it, but the Boltons have no honor.
Roose Bolton has many unique qualities. Honor is not one of them.
Ok, il est bon lui.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard, not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester.
Ouais, bah
Lady
justement.
Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance. And it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house.
Tiens, si je devenais le jouet
Are
du
you
nain.
willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight.
Ah,
3
allez.
beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Oh oui. On s'en rend bien compte à chaque instant. Bon, la pression va retomber un peu, c'était super intense. Du coup, je vais trop me faire défoncer par Marjorie.
Mira, I was worried.
Ah, copine.
How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Sir
Le neuvième né.
Jamie, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Allez.
What? It's true.
Belle coquine.
And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard.
Ah,
Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well, which is more than you can say for his mother.
I'd marry anyone if it helped my family.
Right. Of course.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
Allez, la petite
Let's
rivalité entre
see,
gonzesses.
who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister.
Ah oui, ce serait
What
parfait
a
ça.
perfect match. Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well? Sarah?
We're sorry, my lady. We were just having fun.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes.
What a
There's always
view!
someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Ah oui, ils vont tous t'aimer, Marjorie.
Do you agree?
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly.
C'était
You
un
were
test.
brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important. I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Oh là, tu
Whatever
commences
you
pas
wish to
comme
say,
ça
you
avec
can
la
say it in
future
front
reine.
of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her. Go on. Ask.
Please, Ramsay Snow is on his way to Ironrath to see my brother bend the knee.
Ramsay? Roose Bolton's bastard.
I fear
Oh,
my
oui.
family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. But if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown...
That is no small request, especially now. Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Ah, elle va jamais accepter.
Very well. I'll make your request, but
Ah ouais.
I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady.
Eh ben, en
I will
fait, elle
send a raven
m'apprécie
to the family
vachement,
at once.
Marjorie, c'est cool ça. Elle va se mettre dans la merde. Bon, en tout cas, elle a pas l'air trop d'accord. Ok, ça va être une traîtresse. Non, lâche pas ton cheval. Bon, le mur va être vachement plus loin maintenant. Par les 7 enfers. encore les Bolton.
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Ah, quel enfoiré.
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Ah la vache. Ah, quel chacal.
Not my best work,
Hop, 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 hop.
I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these Forresters?
Ah merde.
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh. Listen.
Ah non, alors là, s'il me trouve lui,
There.
ça va mal finir.
Hear that? I know I heard something.
Move. Run, run, bitch, run. Oh non, ils ont coupé l'histoire. C'est dommage. Bon bah j'espère qu'il va pas se faire choper Gareth parce que
Lord Ethan,
il va passer un sale quart d'heure.
as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forrester lords stand behind you.
Waouh.
Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good.
Lord Grégoire le Bon.
He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
Why are you telling me this?
To help you rule, Lord Ethan. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forrester lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forrester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Ok. Je suppose qu'on va choisir entre lui là et l'oncle Duncan.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Missed.
Why did you kick this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
Aha.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Fais-lui fermer sa
Quiet,
gueule.
thief.
Voilà.
We're supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
Ah bon.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it? Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right. He speaks true. Right. I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Yeah.
Mercy. Go. Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it. We are in this together. You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, You must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
The men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the wall.
Oh damn.
I will decide.
Alors, est-ce qu'on le raccourcit en haut? Est-ce qu'on lui raccourcit les mains?
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
I, Ethan of House Forrester, Lord of Ironwrath, name you a thief.
Yeah.
The price for your crime is 3 of your fingers.
No, please, my lord! My lord, please! Please, no!
Si. Alors, est-ce qu'on lui laisse le choix?
Normally it is the Lord's duty to carry out the sentence. But I am willing to carry it out, if you do not feel ready.
I will carry out the sentence.
On va combattre le feu par le feu. On va s'entraider à devenir Ramsay Snow.
This is injustice, my lord!
Est-ce qu'on peut lui laisser choisir les doigts quand même? Bam! Filez-lui un torchon quand même, on n'est pas des bâtards. Main droite, il devait être droitier, il va plus pouvoir tenir une épée, bon, dommage.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course. It can weigh on any lord.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
Un vol,
You
c'est
heard
3
what the
doigts,
thief said.
sachez-le.
I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
And I'm sure you think you'd be the perfect choice.
Me? Oh, gods no. I can't get involved. I am a maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such. There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here. The bracer of the Sentinel. The
Allez.
badge of office.
Un bracelet dans du plus
Tonight is your
4.
first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your
Ok.
sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make the right choice as sentinel.
T'inquiète.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Pas de soucis. Ah, ouais, c'est ça. Tu lorgnes, toi, tu le veux, hein, ce bracelet. Allez, fais pas ton beau. Oh putain, lui aussi, il le lorgne. Ah, c'est tous des chacals. Ils ont qu'une envie, c'est de devenir mes bras droits. Il n'y a de la place que pour un seul bras. Donc je suis désolé. Ok, on s'en fout. Et si on allait parler à Duncan? Ça donne quoi la bouffe, vieux?
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good.
How bad is it? How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
I trust you to make the right decision.
We'll have to take food from the small folk and hope they can fend for themselves. If the house falls, they'd all be worse for it. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
Et allez, un impôt, bim.
Duncan,
Yes, my lord.
Je
I
n'ai
have
pas
much to
fini.
consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
What do you think of Sir Royland? Do you trust him?
He's a fine warrior, my lord. But he's nowhere near ready to serve as sentinel. I do not trust him.
Le meilleur moyen, ça.
To lose his temper and get
Tu
himself
demandes à l'un ce
killed,
qu'il pense de
and at
l'autre,
the worst
et tu vois ce que ça
possible
donne.
time.
C'est comme ça que tu fais ton choix.
Thank you, Duncan.
Like a
Appreciate
lord.
your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Bon, est-ce que quelqu'un a envie de se faire couper les doigts? Cliché. Mon petit poney, emmène-moi dans mon pays magique.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello,
Tu
Uncle
devrais dire
Malcolm.
Lord Ethan.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, dealing out a harsh punishment, no matter how warranted. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
Comment ça, tu fais tes
Uncle,
bagages?
why are you packing? You're not going somewhere, are you?
Are you a
My
fudge
mother
packer?
asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree.
Ah ah, ma mère me fait pas confiance pour être
I'll
Lord.
be of no
Ah
help
bon.
to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course.
Ils
Until
sont
you've spoken
tous
with
mes
her.
ennemis, tous.
Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real.
Ouais, elle a perdu un
You
peu
know that
beaucoup
just as
d'enfants et de
well.
maris en même temps.
She's my mother. I know how to speak to her.
T'inquiète.
I'm sure you do.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
Ils ont la dalle.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him. Aye, Sir Royland is the man you want.
I think you're wrong, Uncle.
You're young, and you still have much to learn. We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Parfait. Allez, c'est le moment là. Venez tous me parler, je suis Lord, j'ai que ça à faire. En avant.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family
Oh, mais
above
qu'est-ce
all
qui arrive à
else.
tes yeux?
Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man.
Ouais, c'était trop bien.
The way you punished him.
J'ai adoré.
How
Franchement,
could you be so cruel?
ça m'a excité.
I'm worried about you. What am I supposed to think?
Do you think it's easy? I'm the third-born son. Father never prepared me for this. I'm doing the best I can.
I know you are, Ethan. I know.
Non mais,
You promised me you wouldn't change, and I believed you.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the
comprends
Lord.
pas, Serette,
It's
c'est la
my
merde.
responsibility.
La maison part en
The
vrille.
people want me to lead. They need me to, but
Parfois, faut couper des doigts.
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
who should I name as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle.
Eh
He's
bah tiens,
dependable and smart, and everyone trusts his
évidemment.
Sir
Il y en a
Roland
deux
is
qui veulent la part pour
unpredictable
eux.
and likely to make matters worse.
Et j'ai un avis pour chaque.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Merci Serette. Et va faire soigner tes yeux, c'est vraiment flippant. Bon. Je suis un robot et je marche super droit. Yo bro. Yo bro. On discute
Sword
un
up! Swing left! Parry! Wrong! I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold
A
swords.
word?
Of course, my lord.
peu. Alors, t'as vu le bracelet là?
Many decisions to make.
Ça te plaît,
I
non? Tu
wanted
kiffes?
your advice. I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need.
Yeah, je suis
And
trop
might I
badass.
remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the White Hills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud. Seeing you make good choices as a young lord.
Duncan Tuttle is a good man.
Aye, a fine man. Wise he. But he has no business being sentinel. He likes to talk. But now's the time for action.
Ouais.
So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
S'il y a besoin d'action, tu m'as pas beaucoup défendu quand il y a Lord Whitehill qui est venu avec ses 5 potes armés. Petit bâtard. Bon. Surprise, surprise. Qui vais-je choisir entre le sage négociateur, le diplomate, et le gros bourrin
Maester.
badass?
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Ouais.
What
Dis-moi
is
ce
it
que
you're
t'en
doing
penses.
over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves.
Faudrait négocier un peu.
You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
How much do we have to give, Maester?
From here to Wolfswood Creek and then across the next 2 ridges, it should be enough to satisfy Ramsay Snow, I imagine. Bloodlust can often be sated by gifts and gold.
Ah, c'est chaud, parce que du coup, on doit en même temps garder le bois pour Cersei. Il y a plus de chances qu'elle nous aide, mais elle est loin. Alors peut-être qu'on devrait s'aider nous-mêmes.
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Ah ah. La décision va être vraiment difficile. Un Nova. Ça va être galère. Je pense que c'est pas une décision à prendre tout seul. Donc je vais convoquer mon propre petit conseil. Je vais appeler Nova le perroquet et lui demander ce qu'elle en pense. Qu'est-ce qu'on fait, Nova? Hein, qu'est-ce qu'on fait, Nova? D'accord. Nova a parlé, on va suivre sa décision, elle est juste. Oui, c'est bon, on a compris, merci.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Allez.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Oui, je sais, je sais.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Et j'ai choisi... J'ai choisi le barbu.
Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Allez, c'est pas l'heure de la guerre là. On n'a pas d'armes, on n'a rien.
This is reckless. Lord Ethan has made his choice.
Allez, ne rage mec. C'est moi qui ai le
I
bracelet.
will not disappoint you, my lord.
Duncan
Now,
Tuttle.
Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scout says only a day's ride from here.
Il
With
était en train
no
de torturer un
time to
mec dans la
waste.
forêt, pas loin.
Who knows what
T'inquiétez
he's
pas.
capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
Hop là, j'ai oublié d'appuyer. J'étais tellement dans l'aventure. Ok.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council. Lord Ethan deserves to hear from all of us.
I will hear from my sentinel. Please.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
We all must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Ugh.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough. My new sentinel favors a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
On va essayer de pas trop le vénère, le mec il est du genre à écorcher les gens.
You're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Merci, maman.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
Bon, c'est qui le papa là?
Invite him into this hall and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
Je pense que je vais pas le laisser
I will meet
s'approcher de
him at
moi.
the gate.
Very good, my lord. I shall prepare the men.
Men? We hardly have any. It's a foolish plan.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Get out.
Tu te
You'll
casses.
regret that, my lord.
Foiré. Hallucinant le type.
Apologies, my son. I had expected better of him. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow at the gate.
Oh oui.
And we will not offer our ironwood.
Non.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Bah, je préférais que
Then
tu restes
perhaps we
juste
should
devant moi
adjourn.
au cas où il y a une
We
flèche
have to
qui
prepare
parte.
the house.
My lord, you have named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not
Hey,
if you want to help this
voilà
house.
mon conseiller privé.
Forgive me.
Bon, tu te calmes, tu te calmes.
There will always be those who question your leadership.
Non mais
Which
n'importe
is
quoi.
why you need allies you can rely on. Family.
Ah, désolé pour le
Mira
bruit.
has done everything she can in King's Landing.
Un peu
But
excité
there are
la,
others
la
who can
conseillère.
help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
But won't he be Lord if he returns? Do you want him to take my place?
Of course not. He has no interest in such things. And that's not what I want either. Asher is volatile. But that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? how he tormented you. I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles.
Mais comme j'avais pas de couilles,
But when Asher
je ne le
saw
faisais pas.
it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct.
Ouais, c'est un
Asher
warrior.
knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious.
Il s'entendrait
But
très
you
bien
were
avec
in
Royland.
danger, and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
J'ai pas besoin d'être en
It's
colère.
something we could use.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you.
C'est pour l'instant, j'ai juste un mec derrière moi. Il faudra un côté et un devant.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
On a besoin de
I'm
toi,
sorry,
mec.
Mother, but I can't have Malcolm bring Asher back. He will not go to Essos. That is the final word. Do you hear me?
I hear you, but this is a mistake. I
On
wish you
se bat.
trusted me with this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
T'inquiète, je te fais confiance, mais demain, on reçoit du monde. Et on a besoin de On a besoin d'armes, on a besoin d'hommes, de vrais, de bad boys. Malcolm a l'air d'être un sacré bad boy. Tiens. Alors. Un godemichet. Un petit godemichet, très bien. Prenons le seau. Hop. Voilà. J'ai bien vu de quoi il s'agissait. Je suis prescient. Et une petite clé étrange. Je suppose que si on la prend, il va nous arriver galère, donc on va la prendre. Et hop, c'est incroyable ce qu'on peut fourrer dans son cul, vous avez vu? C'est dingue.
Marjorie?
Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know.
Thank you.
Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her. I want to help you if there's anything I can do.
Ouais,
Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel.
You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you.
Lady Marjorie
mieux que
is
ça devienne ma
always
pote,
saying
parce
how
que je sens qu'elle va
important
me
friends
planter
and
une dague
allies
dans le
are
dos, un
in
de ces
King's
quatre.
Landing. Just know I will be here for you if you ever...
Excusez-moi, j'ai un truc qui gratte un peu. Je sens que ça s'est mal passé.
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Are you all right, my lady?
Pas trop, non.
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again.
Sorry,
Nothing I
sis.
said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
What can I do to make this better, my lady?
There's nothing you can do, Mira.
Please don't hold it against me. Ramsay Snow is on his way to Ironrath.
Et on sait tous comment ça se passe quand Ramsay Snow vient vous rendre visite.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now,
Incroyable qu'on soit aussi potes toutes les deux.
we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Qu'est-ce que c'est qui dépasse de ta robe là? Hop hop. Ah non. Elle l'a pas remarqué.
Milady.
Encore toi?
Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
I'm glad to see you.
Thank you, milady. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can I trust you? There are spies everywhere in King's Landing.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully
Ça veut dire que j'ai pas le choix.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
J'espère qu'il s'agit du nain. Parce que Tyrion il est trop OP. Lol. Le regard pas du tout flippant quoi.
Where's Sir Royland? The man values pride more than honor.
Ah.
And
Dommage.
without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
The gods haven't favored us, have they?
My lord, remember our words. Iron from ice.
Iron
from
from
that which
ice.
seems hopeless comes strength.
Bolton men approaching, my lord!
Bon, il approche et finalement il n'y a pas beaucoup de gardes à la porte. Mon plan va tomber à l'eau. Ok, j'ai ramené toutes mes forces. On est deux. C'est parfait. Est-ce que c'est une porte que je vois devant moi?
Something wrong with your gate?
Le mec trop flippé derrière son bouclier.
Well, aren't you the little lord? No wonder you can't open the gate. Shall we help you? Now let me in.
Non, tu fais trop peur.
This is a lovely pile of timber, isn't it?
Why the hurry? Are you cold?
You know, I am a bit. Fortunately, there's no shortage of wood to burn around here.
Ah merde.
Thank you.
Non. Bon, bah, là il va être un peu énervé du coup. Voilà comment une entrevue foire totalement dès la première seconde.
For the new warden of the north.
Let me guess. Forrester Ironwood.
Carved by our most skilled craftsman.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
Your father will appreciate it, I hope. Our ironwood is highly sought after.
My father is not so easily impressed.
Oh.
Not bad.
Bon, ça va, il
Lord
tient le coup.
Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn.
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently.
Le mec sait te mettre à l'aise. Assez vite.
Quite the army you have, Lord Forrester. Very impressive.
Uh-huh. finalement il est rentré.
More Forresters.
Lord Ramsay.
Come out where I can see you.
Le petit Forrester.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
Lord Ramsay, I understand you've come here for assurance of our fealty.
Fuck fealty. We came here for justice.
We'll get to your justice. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North.
Allez.
Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal. I want you to show me.
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it? Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us.
Ouais.
My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
We will double our efforts for your father, my lord.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived. Our men are dead. Yours lived. You had me stand out in the wind and muck so you could show off your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your ironwood from this day forward.
What? What? The ironwood? But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't?
No.
We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down. It can't be that difficult.
We have loyal craftsmen who make the finest weapons. The Whitehills have no such craftsmen. Do you want ironwood for the next 5 years? Or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before.
Il est super inquiétant.
To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath? That we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me.
Allez.
You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Oh, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother.
Espérons pas, juste comme les Lannister.
I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
We have more to discuss, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
My lord, if you want a hostage, take me.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the brave lord?
Oh le bâtard.
But I don't want the brave lord.
Bon. Voici la fin de l'histoire pour Ethan. Ce mec est juste un gros barjot.
Even though he did bend the knee. I think we've come to an understanding.
Ce mec est un gros taré.
Feel better about all this.
What have you done?
However, the Forresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Ok.
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Ah,
Somebody help
le
him!
mec.
Fetch the mace so quickly!
Mec.
You brought this on yourself.
Mother!
Stop!
Don't let him take me!
Let it go!
Allez.
Help me!
C'est bon, la famille Forrester elle est finie.
No, Ryan! Do something!
Ethan?
Pendant ce temps, je me noie dans mon vomi. Eh ben. Chaud. Super chaud. Notre histoire a juste commencé.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties.
Allez, Jon
Those
Snow.
who will not stop until Ethan is
Les
dead.
dragons. Très bien.
Until Ryan is home again.
Ah.
Our house will not
Donc
fall.
lui c'est Asher alors.
We will be ready.
Ça veut dire qu'il m'a
Nothing
désobéi.
comes without a cost, my lady.
Le Malcolm.
Are you prepared for what might happen?
Bon, et ben il semblerait que j'ai... Ah, tout le monde n'a pas pris les doigts d'Eric, très bien. Et tout le monde n'a pas reçu Ramsay à la porte. Parfait. Et ben voilà, donc on arrive sur la fin du premier épisode de Game of Thrones de Telltale's Game. C'était une histoire plutôt tendue par moments, avec des épisodes diplomatiques qui finissent mal. Donc peut-être que pour la prochaine fois, on utilisera la force. Sur ce, je vous souhaite une très bonne soirée. Merci d'avoir vu la vidéo. N'hésitez pas à mettre un petit pouce vert si ça vous a plu. Et je vous dis à très bientôt. Ciao!